Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel where we delve into the intriguing world of history. Today, prepare to journey back to the medieval era as we unravel the rise and rule of an extraordinary dynasty. A dynasty that was born out of the ashes of servitude and rose to the pinnacle of power. A dynasty that was led by those who were once slaves, but later ruled as kings. This is the story of the Mamluk dynasty, a period that forever changed the course of history. But before we dive into the rise of the Mamluk dynasty, let's set the stage by understanding the world they emerged from, starting with the Ghurid Empire. So buckle up as we embark on this enlightening journey into the past. Have you ever wondered how a group of individuals initially enslaved could rise to become some of the most influential rulers? This is the paradoxical tale of the Mamluk dynasty, a unique period in the annals of history that saw the rise of slaves to the helm of power. The Mamluk dynasty, also known as the Slave Dynasty, holds a significant place in the history of the Delhi Sultanate. The term Mamluk is an Arabic word for slave. This dynasty was one of the first few dynasties to rule as the Delhi Sultanate, and its rulers were former soldiers of slave origins who had converted to Islam. The Mamluk dynasty's ascension was not just a political shift, but also a significant cultural and religious transformation. As enslaved soldiers converted to Islam, they brought with them their diverse backgrounds, creating a unique fusion of cultures. This amalgamation of cultures is evident in the architecture, literature, and other art forms from this period. The Mamluks were also responsible for spreading Islam in the territories they conquered, adding another layer to the cultural mosaic. This scene delves into the cultural and religious impact the Mamluk dynasty had on the regions they ruled. Voiceover. As the Mamluks rose to power, they brought with them a cultural fusion that forever shaped the regions they ruled. From Central Asia to the Gangetic Plains, they left an indelible mark on the cultural and religious landscape. The architecture, literature, and other art forms from this era bear witness to this unique blend of cultures. The Mamluks were not just rulers, they were agents of change, spreading Islam and shaping the cultural identity of the regions under their control. But how did they manage to do this? Stay tuned as we explore this fascinating journey. And before we continue, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to support us in bringing you more such intriguing content. Our journey begins with Qutb-ud-Din Aybak, a Turkic Mamluk slave general from the Ghurid Empire in Central Asia. Before his rise to power, Aybak served as a Ghurid dynasty administrator from 1192 to 1206. During this time, he led expeditions into the Gangetic Plain, establishing control over new territories. In 1206, the landscape of power dramatically shifted. Muhammad of Ghor, Sultan of the Ghurid Empire, was assassinated. With no male heirs, his empire fragmented into minor sultanates, each governed by his former Mamluk generals. Among these generals was Qutb-ud-Din Aybak, who ascended to the throne as the Sultan of Delhi, marking the inception of the Mamluk dynasty. However, his reign as Sultan was brief, ending with his death in 1210. Despite Aybak's short reign, the Mamluk dynasty continued to rule the Delhi Sultanate from 1206 to 1290, making it the first of 5 largely unrelated dynasties to hold sway over the Sultanate until 1526. The Mamluks, starting as a powerful military class in the 9th century, held political and military power across Egypt, the Levant, Iraq, and India. As the wheel of time turned, the Mamluk dynasty, like all great empires, began to see its decline. By the late 13th century, internal strife and external threats had started to weaken the once mighty Mamluk rule. Political instability, coupled with military losses, led to the rise of infighting among the Mamluk sultans. The ineffectual leaders who followed could not hold off the relentless march of the Mongols from the north and the rising power of the Khalji dynasty from within. In 1290, the Mamluk dynasty came to an end, replaced by the Khalji dynasty. Despite their fall, the Mamluks left behind a rich legacy of architectural and cultural contributions, many of which still stand today. Their rule, though marred by periods of instability, was a defining chapter in the narrative of the Delhi Sultanate, setting the stage for the dynasties that would follow. In our next scene, we'll explore the lasting significance of the Mamluk dynasty. Stay tuned. And as always, if you're enjoying this journey through history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. Thank you. The Mamluk dynasty's story is a testament to the unexpected turns of history. From their origins as enslaved soldiers, the Mamluks rose to establish a dynasty that ruled for nearly a century, leaving an indelible impact on the region. This significant period in the history of the Delhi Sultanate underscores the rise of the seemingly powerless to positions of influence and power. It is a captivating chapter in our shared human story, reminding us that history is often written by the unexpected,